guys, it's SailorDrew and we are live. So I wanted to do a really quick live session with you guys to kind of explain the event that's going on. It's kind of like a little mini event that we've gotten a couple times, and it's called, let's pull this up. I'm sitting here looking on my left side screen so that way I can see you guys stream in to the live stream. Stream into the live stream. And let's see here. So Starlet's Zodiac, previously known as Starfany, which I'm kind of sad that they renamed her. I loved Starfany. So hi Sophie, hi Little Dumpling, hi Cheese Puffles, hi Elena. You guys are always the first ones in. So this is really simple. It's kind of confusing though. I should say it's simple once you get the hang of it and you know exactly what you're supposed to do. We've had this happen like 2 or 3 times before in the last year. It doesn't happen very often. It's kind of a rare thing, and it's a good way to kind of make some extra money and stuff. So basically, Fate Read, not Fatter Eid. So it says, choose a zodiac to your liking and see where your fate goes. Today's lucky number will appear afterwards. This is the first day and it goes on to the 23rd of June. So we've got a couple weeks. Starlet will read your zodiac for you every day. So please choose your ideal sign, see your fate. So you can choose whatever you want. There's nothing really dictates what results you get. It's just kind of like an RNG thing where it kind of randomly rolls for you what exactly you get. So I'm actually going to pick Gemini because I'm a Gemini. And hey Amarath, hey Nicole, hey everybody else, see you guys. Please drop a like if you're here with us and say hi. So, alright. So Gemini, okay. Use any parts with the tag unisex in any stage. What? Why couldn't I have gotten an easy one? Okay. So typically, this is actually the first time I've ever seen this. Usually it gives you a number. Like it'll say, you know, play any stage with the number 2 in it. And 20 chances, so 20 rolls to get an extra zodiac award of, and then it'll have like a money number down here, which I'm kind of gold poor right now, so this will actually help a lot because I was evolving a lot of stuff recently. Today is special, take care. Number 7 may bring you good luck today, which, oh my god, my birthday's on June 7th, how did she know? Okay. So yeah, so unisex. Okay, so this is brand new. I have never seen, oops, I meant to click on start journey. I did click on start journey. Why did it take me to start? Anyways, that was weird. So it says use any, okay. So what we're gonna do is, ooh, and there's a double princess drop going on. Gasp. What the heck? Why are they trying to make a spinner stamina? See, this is what I always get suspicious whenever they try and make really like things like super tempting. Okay, so Alina says she got number 0. So for instance, number 0, so what, number 0, did you really get number 0? Like, is there, I don't think there's any stages with a number 0. So I think you're pulling my leg maybe. Oh no, 10, I guess. Because I was going to say we don't have any levels that are 10. So Alina, what you're going to do if you haven't already done so is any of the stages in chapter 10, play those, and you may or may not get the extra gold. So within 20 tries, you may or may not get awarded the extra gold. So what I have to do, let's go to chapter 14 and I'm gonna go maiden because yeah, I don't think it matters. So let's just choose the first one. We're gonna skip this and memory. So none of these have the unisex tag, so I'm actually going to add an item. I'm gonna change her shorts out, or her shirt. Let's change her shirt out. So search for tags and unisex search. So let's just go ahead and swap it out and then get dressed. And let's see here. Oh, yeah. So Cheese Puffles is saying there's a new hell suit coming to Love Nikki. Yes, so there is. And we actually have a early farming guide up in Love Nikki that one of our mods graciously made a little while ago. So if you're not in Zen Garden, maybe that's a little bit of an incentive to jump into Zen Garden. So that way you guys can quickly start farming that. So see, just because I added this, it rolls, and then so you may or may not again get the reward. It's just a chance to do it. You have to meet the requirement that it gives you, and then it rolls to see if you get the reward or not. So in each roll takes away one of your 20 chances. So now I have 19 chances left. So I kind of wonder, do you guys remember which stage it is that we meet Kaja first, that we have to do a unisex one, or maybe chapter 8? I know that we have to do one. We have to do a possibility of evil plot. There's one where we have to do a boyish look with it might be this one. I think it's this one. Okay, so start story. So 8-7. So skip. Tips. Boom. So memory, best score. And if you hold it down, you can see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this really quick. Yeah, so again, I'm kind of wondering why they're wanting to spend all of our stamina. I just get suspicious because every time it seems like we spend all of our stamina, we need our stamina. So there are two things going on simultaneously right now for the those of you who are just joining us on the live stream, where this is a stamina burner. So yay, I won again. So I'm just going to do the done 10. So this uses stamina, and so does the double drops. So I would only concentrate on... See, I won every single time. So I wonder if they changed it to where you actually do win every single time, because beforehand, from what I remember, it was only a chance. Like, you didn't win every single time. You won most of them, but not every single time. So I only have 8 more times. So I'm going to go ahead and do a roll 10. And yeah, see, there was, well, those last 2 times, obviously that was 8. Yeah, no, I won all of them. Interesting. So, and then it also does, you still get your gold bonus and everything. So that's basically it. So it's pretty simple. It's just kind of weirdly worded, so it's kind of hard to understand exactly what's going on. So usually you get numbers, and if, for instance, it says, you know, you're lucky, or you know, the description, it says something about the number 7, then that will either work for levels that have the number 7. So 8-7 would work. You would play 8-7 or 1-7, 2-7, so on and so forth. Or it would work if you play any level in chapter 7, which, if you do get one of those numbers, I honestly would just play chapter 7 and maybe do the princess levels, because you need a lot of the princess drops out of chapter 7. Now, one of my pro tips is always to concentrate on the double drops. Like, if you're, like, for instance, I'm not done with chapter 14 just yet because I've been really lazy. concentrate only on these levels. And for the double drops, I would see if you are farming any of the hell suits that have items in those levels. So for instance, I'm trying to finish Stunning Beauty. I have everything for Stunning Beauty except for a couple of like the items that you have to purchase with the crystal shoes. But I'm also farming the recolor. And chapter 8, there's a couple of items that I actually have memorized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop in there and farm those really quick. Because this is the absolute best time to farm for hell suits. And since I'm V8, I get a free reset on a level, and I'm going to use that on one of these levels. So I need polychrome as well. Let's see here. Sylvie's saying that when she did hers, her theme was to use the items with sports tag. So yeah, you can either just add something sporty to a level if you can't remember which levels actually require the sports tag, or you can go back and find one of those and use them. So the levels with what's her name? I want to say Erin, but I don't think that's her name. The like sporty girl that we meet like in the first few stages of the game. So she would be a good character to look for your opponents, because typically her stages involve the sports tag. So that would be a good one. If you have already farmed and completed Stunning Beauty and everything, stage 8-8 is still a good stage to farm during double drops, because the bunny tail is a really good item to decompose, because it's I think it's like 4 or 5 hearts. And so yeah, which I'll go ahead and take a look at that really quick while I've got you guys here. Yeah, is it Aaron? 1-1. Yeah, maiden. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember. I was like, I feel like I might be making that up. So let's see. How many bunny tails do I have from farming? I did clear out all of my decomposable items recently. And if you're curious, oh god, I've got 42. Holy heck. So yeah, let's maybe decompose some of these. So I have a decomposing guide where I explain exactly how many points you have to get a lost casket to open, what items you should decompose versus which you shouldn't. I mean, it's probably one of the most comprehensive decomposing guides out there, if not the most, just from what I've kind of vaguely seen, which again, like I haven't really delved too much into a lot of other Love Nikki videos, but I'm sure there's probably some good information out there from other YouTubers. But yeah, so if you're interested in that, check that out. So because again, if you have already completed all your hell suits and everything, the double drop is a good way to farm for things to decompose to get rings and earrings and everything. Chapter 2, there are some items in here that you need for some hell suits, like the lost butterfly and stuff like that. So you also need a bunch of the equinox for Star Sea. So this is a good chapter to farm, so it's a good thing that it's a double drop. So I usually concentrate on the double drops only and save my stamina. I don't typically concentrate on the gold 2, and I don't usually play the other stages. And I don't know if I'm just being superstitious or what, but I've noticed that your drop rates go down if there's a double drop going on. So it's always a good idea to check, like on the weekends, like on Friday, to see if this has popped up. They used to tell us every single time on the Love Nikki app page on Facebook. I've noticed like the past 4 or 5 times, they don't tell us anymore. We're on our own. So, oh my god, Waffles the cat, that is like the best name ever. Hi Waffles, that's fantastic. So, alright, bye, Sylphie. I'm so glad that you can make it. Also, I wanted to tell you guys really quick, before you leave, I am going to start streaming live. I'm going to try and do it Monday through Friday, actually. So, let me know in the chat if you have been watching my Stardew Valley, Let's Play. Because I think I'm going to start live streaming that instead of making videos. Just because I'm on my husband's computer since mine died. And his is actually a lot less beefy than mine was. So, yeah, it's kind of a hard thing to do. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to start streaming live daily around this time. I'm also going to show you guys a quick way of beating today's theme. So, I do have a... I do have a video guide up for this event and all 7 days. Some of the YouTubers and guide makers are only posting them day by day. I just went ahead and did like a guide for like all 7 days because I'm lazy. So if you still need help for the following days, check out my guide. But somebody said, and I'm going to try it out, that if you use steel, I can't say it. I'm trying to say still instead of steel. If you do steel lily today, it should work. So we're going to experiment because I'm curious to see. And then I'm going to look at your the chat here. So Amarath has been watching Stardew. Little Dumpling has been watching Stardew. Thanks for watching it, guys. Make sure to comment on those videos and let me know who you think I should try and marry, because there's a lot of choices and stuff. Yeah, so C nailed it, and I didn't even change my my partner, which in that video guide that I have posted, I did explain that you need to be paying attention to their thumbnail versus their collection percent. Because the collection percent doesn't mean anything really. It's what items they utilize and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do 4 more. Yep, 1 every single time. So these types of events are pretty gentle in scoring because, you know, you have a partner and your scores stack, as well as these are bot accounts. So, oh, Cheese Puffle says, have a question. Do you have a video top tier items of Hip Hop Queen? The Hip Hop Queen, I don't think there are any top scoring items really. Her hair sometimes is top scoring. Very rarely will, I mean, like, I would say like maybe 7 times out of 10 the items are not top scoring, because it kind of makes it a little bit more fair for non-paying players. So the only thing off the top of my head is that sometimes her hair is top scoring. It's very rare though that you use anything from this set. Same goes with Demon Huntress. I have all my guide making, all the events that we've had. I haven't noticed any of these items being top scoring out of everything else that I have. I do use the hair and the posed arms with the umbrella a lot from this set though. The Hip Hop Queen, I use the makeup the most out of it. I really like it. Mary Beth also used it in our Earth Day challenge, which I do have a video up in on my channel, and because she made a bumblebee. It was perfect. As far as the user shop packs, so the Demon Hunter, I use a lot of like the dragon suit. I use the posed arms with the coat a lot. And yeah, kind of the same. So the Demon Hunter suit though, a lot of the vampire hunting kit stuff is actually high scoring. So if you're looking for recharge suits that are high scoring, I would say that the Demon Hunter pack is the only one really that you would possibly get. And only part of that is not because of the clothing items, it's because they're the items that fall in the categories that are kind of scarce with items, like the background or the I think like one of the coffins, like there are 2 coffins technically for that suit, even though there's like only one that they show. We're doing angels in my association theme right now, so that's why my avatar looks like this. Let's see here. Yeah, and you guys feel free to ask me questions, because I know that I was posting on yeah, I have a Facebook page and I have a Twitter page, so beyond being in Zen Garden. So feel free to follow me there, so that way you guys know when I'm going to do lives like this. And you can ask me questions there ahead of time. Yeah, so the coffin is here at the background. It's also somewhere else. Oh yeah, head ornaments. So you can have the head ornament, and then you can also have the coffin as a background. It's just because one is more posed, like the head ornament, because of the chains across her chest. So that's why that one has high scoring items typically. Yeah, anytime you have a suit that has a lot of like background or foreground items, those typically are more likely to have high scoring items. So yeah. Alright, yeah, the coffin is really good, Waffles is saying. So, oh my gosh, Waffles, you should watch my Stardew Valley Let's Play, because I put Waffles down as my favorite thing in the world. Okay, so do you guys have any other questions before I get off here? I know that this was a quick little live stream, just so I could kind of explain this this tiny little wait, what am I doing? This tiny little time limited thing that we have occasionally. Oh yeah, there's another completion thing going on. So for the Rondo of Snowy Night set, which I completed whenever we had it during the event. So what's my favorite set in the game? That's a good question. Let's see here. Let me kind of look and see. I honestly, I think it has to be the Guardian of Purity suit, because I love unicorns and alicorns, and I really love how beautiful and kind of peaceful the makeup looks and everything. The dress also unposed, which I think is actually what I'm using. Yeah, it's what I'm using for my angel look. It looks so pretty. Like, I love all the little jewels and details. There's a lot of them. I had to get the Easter Bunny. My nickname in high school was Bunny. And I love bunny rabbits. They're like my favorite animal. So I had to get this one because it's very beautiful. That's actually what I'm using for the theme currently as well. Yeah, so Alice in Abyss. So I keep bouncing between 4 and 1%. So it's doing pretty well. I think our mod, she was, oh gosh, did she get, oh, there she is, Mary Beth, whoop whoop. She's one of our Zen mods, and she's 13th, so she's doing really well. We're all proud of her. We keep updating her like on where she's at. We're like, you're #1 now, so it's awesome. Like, it's nice to see that everybody's really excited for her and rooting for her. So let's see here, other suits that I really like. Yeah, there's a lot of them. The Clover Ceremony is probably gonna be one of my least favorite ones, because the Mad Flute player asked. Although I do love the beard. Like, it cracks me up. I also really love the jacket, but I don't use it a whole lot. Let me see here. Least favorite. I actually kind of hate the Psalm of Time suit. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I never get to use it. Like, and I don't think I've ever used the hair either. And the background is always way too cluttered. Like, I never use it. If anything, I just use like her little tiara maybe occasionally. Ooh, Dream Travel is one of my favorite suits. And I didn't buy it the first time around, and I bought it this time. So I told my husband, I was like, I'm spending money. I was like, it's my birthday. I'm getting myself something nice. And he's like, okay, go for it. It's fine. Gold bell ring, I don't necessarily like. I do use the hair occasionally and the boots. I use the scroll a lot too sometimes, it seems like, but Yeah, I wouldn't say that that's one of my favorite suits. I love the flower and mirror suit. This was from a Hell event, and I was like, okay, I'm not spending any more money. And then the longer I stared at this one, I was like, I need it. Like, she calls to me. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I love the melody and stars. Anything that is like space themed or anything like that, or stars and moon and stuff like that, like I absolutely love. Especially love the ones that have like the little details that are kind of bejeweled and stuff. Those are typically my favorite suits. So, I really loved the Deep Wind event and the outfits. I love how detailed they are with the jewels and everything like that. So Knight's Queen is another hell suit from a while back. This is another one of my favorites because it actually sparkles. Like, I love glitter. Yeah, so this is like one of my absolute favorite suits. Like, it has it all. It has the sparkles, it has the jewels, it has moons, and yeah, I love it. So, plus I'm obsessed with wings. Anything that has wings, I'm always a huge fan of. Let's see here. So, yeah, I think those are kind of my top picks versus my bottom picks. So, let's see here. You guys don't understand why we have a mature tag and a sexy tag. Is that what I read? So the tags kind of, let's see here. So let's go to the wardrobe to do this. So a good way of kind of understanding the tags is that they're opposites. Each tag has an opposite. So that's probably why they use the words sexy and mature. So sexy versus pure, warm versus cool. You know, the opposite of cutesy, like a cutesy, like kind of like more younger look might be a mature look. You know, elegant, somebody elegant and reserved versus somebody who's kind of lively and vivacious. Gorgeous, very high detailed and amazing looking versus something very simplistic, which is kind of like me whenever I come home from work. I go from being gorgeous to being like okay, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt and I put my hair up in a ponytail. Yeah, so that kind of explains that. Do you guys have any other questions for me? I don't really see anything else, so I hope that you guys, you know, I hope you guys can make it for my live streams from now on. For anybody who came in late, I announced that I think I'm going to go with live streaming Monday through Friday, and then maybe Saturday and Sunday. At least I'll try and do on Saturday. I'll release a high production video, which will actually probably be my Love Nikki videos because, like for chapter 14 and stuff like that. So I do need to finish up chapter 14 because that's going to be one of the next ones that I release. I am going to do one about stylist associations as well. So it's either going to be the stylist association or chapter 14 that comes out next for my Love Nikki guides, because these are the ones that are the most requested. So yeah, so hopefully that'll help you out. Follow me on social media, Twitter and Facebook if you haven't already done so. So I'll go ahead and put the links here. Facebook.com/IamSailorDrew. Twitter is the same, .com/IamSailorDrew. Patreon.com/IamSailorDrew. Yeah, so you guys can follow me on there, support me there. So yeah, I'm glad that you guys could make it because this one was kind of impromptu, but I wanted to be able to explain to you guys exactly what you're supposed to do with the Zodiac thing. So if you haven't already done so, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media, and I will see you guys later. I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend. My sailor husband and I are gonna go maybe go check out a food truck. and maybe grab a waffle afterwards, a dessert waffle. But yeah, take care, guys.